self-care means taking the time to care for yourself, to feel empowered in your body, your mind, and your heart.
Registered yoga teacher Randy Kay is going to show some techniques to help slow things down, Larson.
Which we need this morning.
Namaste.
On a Friday before a long weekend. Just kind of slow it down.
Yeah.
Namaste. Welcome to the show.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
So where do you want to start?
Well, we can start with something that we do all the time, something that we're already doing. Sometimes when we think of self-care, we think of it as being something you have to add to your to-do list, like, oh, I need to get a massage, or I'm going to get a pedicure. It's like this luxury. But actually, when we bring that self-care mentality into our lives, our everyday life can become therapy instead of just, you know, holding ourselves tense all the time, and that's actually creating more pain. We can bring some simple techniques into our life to help kind of undo what we do without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the easiest things to do is to focus on your breath. So hopefully you're already breathing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
In and out, we can get that.
But, you know, our breath can either be used for us or against us, actually. So we have primary breathing muscles in the body. Our abdomen, our low belly, is meant, like, anatomically to do the main breathing work for us. But for whatever reason, we've brought it up here in the chest and neck, and we're like this all the time. We don't even realize it. And that tension can actually lead to neck and shoulder pain and all sorts of other things. So just to demonstrate, are you guys willing to, to do some things?
Give it a shot, okay.
So you can notice your breath. Just put your hands on your throat here. And take like a stressed out, short, shallow breath. Do you notice how tense these muscles got?
Yes.
Like really tense.
Yes.
So think of if we're doing that all the time, what damage that can do. And oxygen's not flowing freely, and we're staying locked up here all the time. And so what we want to do is we want to bring the breath down into the belly. And, you know, culturally, we've trained ourselves to not breathe here. We don't want to stick our belly out or
suck it in.
whatever. But it's not the best thing to do. So how you can tell is place one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And take a deep breath and see where you're breathing mostly.
And I'm purposefully now trying to
breathe
through my stomach.
Believe me, I can make my
I don't want
belly
to be
fat.
wrong.
Yeah. You want to make sure you're pressing the hand on your belly out. So it's going to feel weird. We're going to show the world our bellies right now, but it's beautiful. And some people, it's really challenging. Like, I ask a lot of my clients to do this, and they don't even really know how. So the more we can bring the breath into the belly, the more that can slow it down. So you can keep your hands here if you'd like to help you, but let's just take a couple of deep breaths. So you can even close your eyes.
Ooh.
Yeah, just get into your zone. Nobody's here.
No one's watching
Nobody's watching you. And just take a few belly breaths, really intentional with the belly, and close your eyes.
And your stomach can actually hold more air than your lungs can, right?
Yeah, that's built to expand. And actually, because we're not breathing this way, our abdomen muscles are getting tight and causing us to go forward, and it's adding to the whole like dysfunctional forward posture. So, how you feeling?
Good, but what's the benefit of me breathing into my stomach?
Well, it's expanding with air, and it actually allows more oxygen to go to the body. It triggers the parasympathetic nervous system, and so it's allowing your body to relax more. But did you feel any benefit?
I can feel it. It kind of settles you down.
I was thinking about it more. I was thinking about my breathing, so then your brain can't really be thinking about other things because you're thinking
That
so
too,
much
yeah.
about, okay, I want to breathe through my hands, don't move your chest.
And that's actually a great thing to do for your mind. So when you are having anxiety, you're having a stressed out moment, you're on air freaking out about something, you're breathing already, so why not make that part of your therapy to calm you down in the moment? So no matter what's going on around you, you always have your breath. You always have yourself as a home base. And so that's what I try to teach people, is to how to feel empowered with themselves and to have their own like cozy home within their body, no matter what's going on around them.
Yeah.
So you're doing that in your yoga classes, or?
I actually focus now on just self-care mentoring. So I do one-on-one like coaching sessions with people on how to implement it into their daily life. I have an online course I just launched that teaches you what self-care is, techniques like journaling, meditation. There's some videos for a yoga practice on there. And then I have a weekly newsletter called Self-Care Sundays that's free, and you just get a love note about self-care to your inbox every day or every Sunday.
Well, she pinpointed it. A lot of times you think, oh, I can't schedule this, I can't schedule. But you can breathe at your desk. You know, you can breathe at home while you're chopping vegetables for dinner.
Yep.
You know.
And I've been teaching yoga for a long time and doing massage therapy as well for about 10 years. And one of the most valuable things people get from me, from my classes, is learning how to breathe, whether they're going through a death in the family or you know, they're having anxiety. It's like you can always come back to that and use that. I mean, that's still a yoga practice, is learning how to tune in. So.
Do you have a website or anything you can share?
Yeah, it's naturallyrandyk.com.
Nice.
And you can get information on my course, which is only $29, so it's really an accessible way to start implementing these principles.
Well, I was going to say you're going to learn them when you take the course, but then be able to apply them to life every day after that.
Yep, people can contact me there as well. So
perfect.
Happy to
Good
chat
stuff.
about it.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
All right, stick around. We come back. We're talking fashion right after this.